I stay fucking around without the mic. I just be saying shit. Mic not even working or nothing. Damn, son. Hate myself. Welcome back to Waifu Wednesdays. Now, I was a little skeptical about giving this waifu a place on the list. At first glance, she kind of just seems like another girl with a slut complex and pink hair. But after a couple of episodes, you kind of get through the facade of a girl who doesn't care about rules, and you kind of see who she actually is, which is a girl who's going through a lot of crazy things and just kind of wants somebody there by her side to go through it with her. I know that didn't make a whole lot of sense, but just give me a second, I'll explain. In our first episode, we meet our main character, Suresies, who is a huge nerd and recluse, and he doesn't really want to get involved with anybody, be that a relationship or a friendship, because he's got his main man kitty ears. I don't remember what this character's name is, but he has kitty ears, so that's going to be his name from now on. Now, in the first episode, Suresies is late to class and he has to do pool cleaning duty with our main girl waifu, Iroha Igurashi. He doesn't want to do cleaning duty with Iroha because she has this reputation as a slutty girl who skips class and just doesn't care about rules. So they go do pool cleaning duty, and through some mild flirting on her end, he kind of asks her out on a date and she accepts. Now Iroha still kind of seems like a waste of a character, but this little thing starts to happen a little bit on through the series called character progression. Now, character progression comes through and hits all of these characters like a ton of bricks. Now, this is definitely still a waifu video, but I would be doing you guys no services if I didn't explain this magnificent romance anime to you. And so I wanted to take a second to explain how great this anime actually is, and the fact that there is character progression, so if you don't like them in the beginning, don't worry, they don't stay that way. So, let's move on. The character progression takes this lonely high school girl, gives her a few friends and a very antisocial boyfriend that creates more problems than he actually solves. Now this may sound like a turnoff for most people, but not for her. She straight up commits to this man. Not only does she protect him from her overprotective brother, she stops people from bullying him, and she claims him as her boyfriend within the first couple of episodes by going into the room and saying that's her boyfriend in front of everybody, because ain't nobody gonna tell her who she can and can't date. Her waifu status comes later on in the series when a few spoilery things happen, and she literally defies the impossible just to be with my guy Suresies. Now, any girl willing to defy the impossible to be with me is 110% a waifu. Now, for those of you still left unsatisfied, she doesn't try to fix her man, she's okay with who he is and how he is. And there's a lot of situations where she is slow to anger, and like a situation that I high-key would have been pissed off the jump. Plus, on top of all that, she doesn't place any unnecessary strain on the relationship by expecting more than what she's presented. She's completely okay with how the relationship is, and she's not trying to get more out of it than what she can get because she understands how her boyfriend is. That's some baller ass shit, my guy. Plus, on top of all that, she wants to be with Suresies so bad that she defies her brother. Now, I gotta clarify, it's not her blood brother because this is still anime, and they can't be her blood relative because in that way they're taken off the table and they're not fair game. Her sense of style is fantastic, and she's a rich bitch with broke bitch taste. They wrote her as such a fantastically personable character, and they wrote her with such cute tendencies, and they also wrote her to take the problems of herself and the ones that she loves, put them on her back and trudge along with it. She does get mad a few times in the series, but after Suresies finds her, she's usually over it and is done with it and ready to move on, and the series just keeps moving along. Again though, Suresies arguably causes almost every problem they have in the show by being literally too dense and dim-witted to understand that he's the one causing this problem, or that there's a problem that needs to be solved in the room. Or sometimes there's just something going on and she's going through a lot and all he cares about is how he is affected through it, which even with this glaring personality flaw, she is still there right by his side, calling him boo and ready to claim him as her man and making him look like a much better boyfriend than he actually is. By the end of the series, there is a time lapse that goes on. So this waifu is safe for all ages. If you're over 18, don't worry, by the end of the series, she's the one for you. And if you're under 18, well, that's cool too, because at a point in the series, she's right up your alley. This is a waifu that I personally sign off on, as well as the anime. Iroha is an anime version of a grounded waifu. She's a bit of a different breed than our last week's waifu, Mei Tachibana, but if you're looking for a waifu that has a better fashion sense, is a bit easier to look at, and has most of the other qualities as Mei Tachibana, the template waifu, then Iroha Igurashi is your girl. This is an anime that I strongly recommend and a waifu that I think everybody should be about. If you haven't seen 3D Kanojo Real Girl, I strongly urge you to go check it out. This is one hell of a good anime, and it's no coincidence that I picked this anime for the video that's going to come out right before Valentine's Day. This has a very Valentine's Day feel with the colors and the animation style, and the fact that there's like a white border that looks like a cloud around every single episode that almost makes it seem like it's a dream sequence. Couple that up with the fact that at the end of the series, every main character ends up in some kind of happy relationship. This is just a recipe for a good Valentine's Day doki doki. So, That's all I got for y'all today. I really hope that y'all appreciate the video, and I really hope that you guys all have a fantastic Valentine's Day. Go check out 3D Kanojo Real Girl and keep Iroha Igurashi in your mindsets. I'm out of here. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope y'all all find love. I love you. I'm out.
You was walking, thought I'd say something. Yeah, I'm shy, yeah, you have my heart pumping. I can pick you up, we can have a ride bumping. Maybe we can turn this into something, baby, cause I